All right, so the 4th of July just passed. I want to know if you celebrated it, or if you didn't celebrate it, and why.
I did not celebrate it. There was no real reason other than the fact that I didn't celebrate it. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I just didn't celebrate it. It was, if I was home, I probably would have, maybe,
Right.
but I'm visiting, so I didn't celebrate it.
Okay, so why would you celebrate it?
Well, being in the U.S., just for the fact that they call it the birth of the country, celebration of the Independence Day with America becoming a country. So, I mean, for that reason, I am an American, and being in America, you do what Americans do, right?
I see what you're saying. Like, with that being said, Independence Day is supposed to be the freedom for the people of America. Do you feel that includes black and brown people?
I believe it can include black and brown people. Unfortunately, we've not gotten to the point where we need to be for black and brown people in the U.S. of A. Of course, Juneteenth is what we recognize more than Independence Day for the black people for sure in America. But America has a long way to go when we want to include black and brown people in Independence Day.
My question is, how come it's taking that long, knowing that black people have built this country and Latino people right now are still making this country beautiful with all the dirty work they do?
It's almost 250 years. It's unfortunate that it has taken that long. I think we have another 250 years to go. Unfortunately, I won't be here to see it. Probably, most of us won't be here to see it. None of us will be here to see it. Unfortunately, we should have a lot more progress than we've had, even over the last 20 years. Seems like in the last, I would say, 12 years, we've taken 100 steps backwards. Unfortunately, why is it taking that long? Because America's just not ready. I don't know, I'm not unsure. Part of the reason it's taking that long is because the black and brown people, the black people, we've not done the best job of working together and making our voices heard. I know we do a lot of marches and things like that, but when it comes to the political realm of things, we're not getting out. A lot of people fought for us to have rights to vote and get out there and run for these offices and come together, but we're just not doing a good job doing that. Why aren't we doing a better job doing it? I don't know the answer to that. I've been trying to figure it out. Am I involved? Not as involved as I should be, but I always vote because I believe that it's very important because a lot of people have, sacrificed their lives for us to have this freedom. And I think part of the reason is because we do march, but we don't come together as we should as a people to help make people know that we are here. We did build it. We did help build this country, and we are probably one of the main reasons that this country has, is as great as it is. But we have to believe that, and then we also have to make sure that we are instilling that in our younger people. Our younger people, where I'm from a little area in Missouri, southeast Missouri, and I see a lot of young people with a whole lot of potential just running the streets and not doing anything else. And they've sold into the idea there's nothing to do, or this is what they expect from us, so we're going to give them what they expect, or my voice isn't heard, so I'm not going to vote. All those reasons, all those stereotypes, all those doubts, those are all the reasons that we have not moved forward. So we do have to do a better job educating our people, getting enough boots on the ground, saying, yes, we are important, we do matter, and without us, this country cannot be. And so once we start believing that and we can instill that in our younger people, and some of the elders alike, we'll get there. But we've got to figure out how to make our voices be heard, where we can do a better job, and then we can get everybody on the bandwagon going in the same direction. Because right now, we're going in every direction possible and not moving in the same direction.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard you right now, sister. I have another question for you about the ICE situation going on right now, with the Trump administration is pushing right now, taking American immigrants, or however you want to coin it, Latino people who work hard, pay taxes, and again, they make this country beautiful by doing the dirty work nobody wants to do. The farmers, the roofers, the ones who build the houses. These Latino people who make America great, as the president said. You're removing these people out of their families, out of their jobs, separating them from a country, because this country was founded by immigrants. You know what I'm saying? So why are you taking these immigrants who are still continuing to make this country, America, great? Why are they removing them? How do you feel about the whole ICE situation?
I don't like the fact that ICE is having people check in. I don't like the fact that they're checking in and then they're taking them away. Again, like I said, I'm from southeast Missouri area, and there was one. She went to check in and she didn't come back, and her visa doesn't expire until next month sometime. I don't like the way we're going about doing that. First, this country. This country is full of immigrants. We're all immigrants. None of us are, and for us to look at, I mean, we are people. We're all people. We know that it has to be important enough to them because they will risk their lives just to come here. Coming through swamps and rivers and waters and deserts or whatever. Everything they're coming through. So, if they're willing to risk their lives to be here, they feel like it's something more important here and something better for them, better opportunities here. So for ICE, the way we're going about doing it, I don't believe it's the right way. Yes, I believe that we all should be documented at some point, and we all should say, yes, we're here. But we shouldn't make it that difficult for people to come into the country.
Right.
I mean, I've traveled all states except Idaho. I hadn't been there yet, but I'll get there. But I know that there's a lot of land around not being used. So, I mean, and those lands can be developed. So I believe we have the room here if we just give the people opportunity to be in those places, So I don't like the way ICE is going about doing it. I believe, like I said, that there is a better way to do it. And for to be pulling children from their parents and families. I know they said, they shouldn't have come in legally. Well, you came illegally.
Right,
I'm just saying, well, the initial ones who came and the initial immigrants came illegally, if you want to look at it that way. But yes, I'm not for the way we're doing it. I do believe that we do need to make sure we have control and know who's in the country, but there's a better way to do it.
Right.
And I don't like the fact that you can pay $5 million and come in if you want to. But I'm just saying, you didn't pay $5 million to come in, not you. But I'm saying,
powers that be.
Yes. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Well, I appreciate your opinions, your thoughts, sister. All right, you have a good day. Enjoy the heat.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, no sweat.